God has this wonderful amnesia when it comes to our failings. Can you think of anything better than the feeling of being forgiven? I think of it as being kind of like when you are at the end of a 15-mile hike carrying a 70-pound backpack and you just slip it off. Or when the police officer gives you back your license and says, well, just keep it under the speed limit. Or when the doctor sits you down, looks you in the eye and says the tumor was benign. There is no greater feeling than the feeling of forgiveness. But why is it that this experience that we so love to receive, we sometimes find impossible to give to others? C.S. Lewis says that forgiveness, with the exception of chastity, is the most unpopular Christian doctrine. And that was even true in the time of Jesus. One day, Peter comes to Jesus and says, Lord, how many times do I have to forgive? When's enough enough? Where do you draw the line? And Peter said, well, how about 7 times? Peter thought he was being very generous because the rabbi said you forgive 3 times. And Peter says, Jesus, we know we're different. We follow you. We should forgive twice as often as other people do. And one more to boot, 7 times. Jesus looks back at Peter and he says, no, Peter, I'd like you to think more in the neighborhood of 77 times. Or some scholars in translation say 70 times 7 you ought to forgive.